turn. This is totally the kind of music that you sort of drum your fingers and hands to, but actually not on beat, because doesn't really feel like there's a beat. Swaying music, you know?
I remember Dad telling me, Meredith, the picnic area is for the older kids.
And bears. Teddy bears, to be exact.
Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
I may have mail for you.
Is it addressed to Micky or June? Or both?
To both. Here you go.
Oh, sweet brother Damien, savior in the hour of darkness.
Never mind him. He's a bit stressed out. We were a bit low on paper. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you too.
Woo!
For going to the bathroom?
Toilet paper?
Probably a bit of cash and some rolling paper.
Oh.
Ah, that kind of paper.
Yes, I know. I'm Meredith. I'm cool. I better get going. They're smoking something here.
No harm in that.
Amen, sister. Thanks for the delivery.
You're welcome. Nice RV, by the way. Is it yours?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's awesome. We borrowed it.
Stole
Joan,
it.
Can you get in here, please? Now?
Oh, that's my cue. It was nice meeting you. Sweet Meredith.
Can you, not tell the authorities your whole life story?
Hello? Where'd they go? What you doing? What you doing here, stolen RV, coming out here smoking that wacky stuff? I'm gonna steal your socks and your smalls there. Just going from Southern to Boston and back again. Can I do anything with this? Sit on log. Yes. They start peering through the window. God damn it, she's still out there. She ain't leaving. I've never been camping other than for a festival. But, let me autopilot. I don't want to fast travel. But, I've been, in camper vans, caravans. When I was a kid, we did those. That counts as camping. You're at a campsite. You're in a caravan, right? I actually have a very, a terrible memory when we arrived at a campsite and opening the bathroom door, and it was just an absolute swarm of what you'd call flying daddy longlegs or crane flies. It's such a vivid memory. I was so young, and arriving and wanting to go to the bathroom and opening the toilet door in this camper, which I think was like a slide, one of those ones that slides and folds up, you know? And just all of that. It was so scary. Probably when my real fear of spiders and things began. All throughout me. Remember instantly just bursting into tears and screaming. A fox! Wildlife, love it. You guys have any stories like that? Let us know in a comment and maybe we'll read them on the radio show in the next episode. Hi, we're taking callers tonight for interesting stories involving insects and creepy crawlies or moments that scared you and scarred you. Perfect afternoon radio content. Let's go check in on our girlfriend. Oh wait, I need to return the VCR, don't I?
That's lighter than I thought.
You know, if Robert's not interested, then we'll run into the open arms of Video Store Girl. What's this? Missing cat. See if we can find it.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, hey.
So, hey, I dropped off and picked up those movies.
Right.
Why does she seem upset?
Is everything okay? You don't seem your usual peppy self.
You don't know me, Meredith, okay? This can be a stressful job.
Angie, what?
Oh, easy there. I just did you a favor, remember?
Yeah, actually, now's not a great time. There's 2 more movies on the counter. If you could deliver those, that'd be peachy.
Jaws and The Dirty Dozen. I'm on it. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Great. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Wow. Okay. That hurt my heart. Okay, alright. Okay. You know what, Angie? I entered this store talking about how I was going to run into your arms because Robert seems uninterested. And well, you know what? Do you know what it feels like? It just feels like Meredith has become chopped liver, doesn't it, in this small town? Maybe she heard that I went to the diner with Robert, actually. Oh no. Oh god. Is that a thing? Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have gone on both. Or it'll be, wait, no, put that in, put it in, there you go. Or it'll be, she's going out of business, you know? That's why she's doing this little scheme, trying to drum up business. I want to go see this missing cat sign. The Flick Shack. Anybody seen Mr. Rogers the cat? He's a British black and white short hair. Loves to eat Pop-Tarts. Does that say Pop-Tarts? If you found him, call Jolene. Hang on, I gotta get closer here. Pop-Tarts. Ah. If I take the camera out when I'm close, it bugs to this return to post office thing and I can't see through it. Hang on. Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts. Okay. Oh, I want to know why she's mad at me. I don't like people being mad at me. Alright, where to? To the fishing place. I love that she picked, for the old guy at the bait shop, Jaws. Hey, here, old man. You like the water, right? You're an old sailor. Character in here reminds me of you. Morph comes out of this playthrough with a love for country music. It's like one of the most inoffensive types of music, isn't it?
Oops. Left the package in the truck.
Well, I'd leave my head if it were not attached, you know. Wow, this is a very, very picturesque fishing area, isn't it? I mean, this building, the architecture of this thing. Look at that. That is a gorgeously designed environment for Mackey's. He's on the boat. I don't think he'll want to watch Jaws going out on that. Hello, sir.
Mr. Mackey, I've got this movie box for you.
Leave it on the porch of the cabin, could ya?
Typo.
I need to know if you prefer a war movie or a shark movie.
Shark.
Huh? Movies? Just pick something. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm picking Jaws. You're on a boat, sir.
All right, Jaws it is. Have a nice day.
I want to come back here and he's like, I'm scared of going out in the water now. What's wrong with you giving me that movie? Alright, now we go home. Now we go back to the post office. What do we have today? Nothing today. And we have movie night with Laurie tomorrow. Yes, yes. Can't wait to see that. I thought R was the radio toggle, but it doesn't seem to actually turn it off anymore. We don't really hear country music in England. There's all these massive people, big country stars, and I just no clue. Never heard of them. Boy, do they make money over there, you know? Saturday night.
Hey, Em, it's me, Kay. Wow, I just, instantly dialed your parents' number. Superpowers! Probably just muscle memory or something like that, right? Or maybe it's like that thing where you smell something and it instantly triggers this mega old memory you didn't even know you had. Know what I mean? Oh man, I had that once when Barry bought me lilacs, and the smell instantly mentally teleported me to when I was 6 years old and fell out of a tree. And I ended up with all this lilac-smelling tree gunk all over my face.
Lilacs.
You remember that, right? What if it's like that with old phone numbers? You go, must dial M, and then your brain just triggers your fingers to dial? Man. Anyway, I didn't call about that, obviously. I was thinking of maybe taking a stroll around the lake this Sunday, clear my head, and then Maureen suggested maybe you'd like to tag along. Not that I'm asking because of Maureen, of course, just thought it might be fun.
Does that
to
double
check out the
book
old
with movie
hangout
night?
And the lake sites and all. If you do want to join, I'll be at the Watchtower
Oh, it's
overlooking the
morning.
lake at 11 a.m. Sunday. I'll probably hang around a bit, so I'll see you when I see you.
I'll
Sunday
be
morning
there.
Watchtower. Be there or be square.
Okay. Decide to meet Kay or decide you're too busy. Why would you ever pick the too busy stuff? I feel like it's all optional side quests and stories, but surely if you're playing this, you want to experience everything. I don't think it's, as far as I know, particularly a choose your own adventure thing where it'll have consequence. Will they be annoyed at us? I don't know. Maybe we could do a jerk playthrough where we just don't help anyone and we don't agree to meet them, but I'm definitely gonna do everything that I can
The
on
Countess
this playthrough.
and the Carpenter.
I didn't even get to pick what I wanted to
Chapter
do
4.
tonight.
No one screws better than the carpenter's apprentice.
Excuse
Old
me,
Mr.
sir.
Nabenshoe acted like he was an expert on the topic.
Filth.
What he's done back there is nothing short of astounding.
Filth.
I'd hire him for any job and I'd pay good money for it. I never expected that the fence he repaired would survive last night's storm.
Absolute filth. I almost forgot how relaxed life is here. There is so much space. People just start conversations with you as if they don't have to be somewhere else. Which is probably true. So far, I delivered quite a few packages and letters, home movies, even a living creature. I wonder what next week will bring. But not before ending this week with 2 meetings with friends. An old one and a very new one. Should be interesting. I wonder if she's gonna publish her book at the end of this. Her diary. The Diary of Meredith Fish. Week 35. Watched Nightmare on Elm Street with a 16-year-old.
Hey, Em! Em! Up here! Hiya! Should I just come up? Come on up!
You just have to watch your step on the third ledge. Should be good.
Excuse me? What?
I have to what? On the what now?
It's fine. Cross my heart and hope to die. Scout's honor.
Hope I don't die climbing this tower.
Oh, I made it.
It's that third step, right? I'm surprised no one's fixed it in all these years.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice up here?
It is.
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Any memory in particular you're thinking of?
God, I want to go somewhere like this. Just want to chill.
Those times we took some pie up from the diner after school and sat here talking about whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah. How about that afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan? And they were really disgusting, and you puked all over the rail. In fact, wasn't it kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh, it totally was.
Hold up. I seem to remember it was closer to where you're standing. Like exactly where your hands are now.
The blank face expression with the
I'm glad
sounds.
you're back. I kind of missed having
She's
you
a
around.
ventriloquist.
I feel the same way.
So,
Cute.
what's life been like for you since you left? Positives? Negatives?
You know, I went to university, got a job. I basically worked my butt off the entire time. That's both positive and negative, I guess.
Oof.
I wish
That
we
doesn't
could
sound
dress
like
her.
a sustainable life plan there. You okay?
Yeah, it gets a bit busy sometimes.
I can imagine Providence Oaks is less complicated.
Well, maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
Ooh, that sounds juicy. Is this about something or someone?
I think this voice acting is amazing. I mean, everyone's really good so far, but like Kay is really good.
I'm glad we can have these adult conversations now.
Ooh, there she goes with the crazy eyes. M still stands for mind your own beeswax, I see. All right. I'm backing off.
Well, let's just sit with each other, yeah? Or, you know what? No. Let's get deep.
What about you? How have you been? I mean, really?
Really? It's been great, and it's been tough.
Ask how she is.
You know, I guess it's like that for everyone. I mean, I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough.
Damn.
Or at least that's what they told me when I
Yeah, you
applied.
can't listen to
so
that.
I decided to stay and do my own thing. Make music, perform and stuff, you know. I picked up some shifts at the diner.
Okay.
Barry and I reconnected,
Okay.
got married. And
Okay.
then Max came along.
Oh boy.
You haven't met him yet, have you?
Mm-mm.
He turns 13 in a few months.
No thanks.
Time flies.
Pass.
Anyway, having Max gave things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to get a bit of a buzz going in Portland. Lined up a few interesting gigs. Tough to balance, but fun.
Man, giving up the old dreams to pop out a sprog, you know?
And then?
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Stan got sick.
Damn.
Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was, just about to get somewhere with my music. But I just couldn't let them down, so I stayed. Helped out nursing Uncle Stan, picked up his shifts at the diner.
Well, that's worse. Yeah, where was Barry in this?
Where was Barry in all this?
Barry was actually really great.
Oh, okay.
We divided tasks back at the house, and he took care of Uncle Stan when he
I was ready
could.
to drag
No
Barry.
questions asked. He was just there.
Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well, in hindsight, it was a lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
I guess so.
Do you ever feel stuck?
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it felt like too much. Too soon. Too definitive. But I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it.
I mean...
The way things ended up, it may not have been part of my master plan. But I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there
really
for Mo.
beautiful.
He basically raised me. I'm grateful I got to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old P.O. And one day, those kids will hurl all over this rail, just like we did. So yeah, it's been tough, but looking back, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
You know, it's so true, because she easily could have ended up leaving here and trying to have a music career, and that have just been awful, you know. Sometimes when you follow your dreams like that, it's not all it's cracked up to be. And she may have had like a terrible time or something, or failed, or even had a great time, but then regretted it. She could have been flashed forward 5 years, you know, on the road and hating it and wishing that she had had those moments with people that she loved. You never know. And I think an important thing to remember is that most things that you do in life, if you're going to have regrets, you would have regretted doing it and you would have regretted not doing it sometimes. So you just have to embrace whichever decision you make.
That's so great, Kay. I'm glad at least one of us grew up to be a well-rounded individual. Is there a manual I can borrow?
Well, after you left, I had to raise myself, didn't I? So, ready to descend to the world below?
Nah, I think I'll stick around. Enjoy the view some more.
The view from the top of the ivory tower. Be careful not to get too used to it, young lady.
Kay? Thanks for the invite. I'm glad I came by. Just try to cut down the word count on the answering machine next time, would you?
Oh, you better buy yourself some new tapes for your machine, Weiss. Just kidding. You know how I get when I get nervous. Thanks for joining, Em. This was good.
Nothing wrong with a long voice message, Meredith. Alright, movie night. Movie time.
Hello?
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
Oh, this guy. Let's pretend we have no idea who he is.
I'm sorry. I'm not interested in telemarketing.
Meredith, silly, it's me, Steve. Please, tell me to calm down. We are so close to a deal. Added 87 in shops all across America. Monster Deal.
Calm down.
Calm down, Steve.
Okay. I met up with this big retailer, right? They read the pitch. They loved it. And they want to buy 150,000 copies of Added 87. 150,000. Multiply that by like $35.
That's it's a lot of 35s, let me tell you. Doing some quick maths in my head.
That's a lot. But it's not a done deal yet, right?
Not yet, but oh so close. I can almost taste it. Listen, I've got the contract right here. I'm sending over a copy. You should have it tomorrow. Could you please check it? I really hope I can depend on you this time. I want your blessings before I sign on the dotted line, okay?
I'll see what I can do, Steve.
Awesome. I'll be in touch again Tuesday evening. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Man can't even read a contract himself, you know?
It's official.
I hate horror movies. I love horror movies. I have to pick. Wait, there's no footage of us watching the movie. That would have been a really cute montage. Like, we could have made popcorn and brought it out to her and stuff, and like asked what she wanted to eat and drink. We could have like, oh my god, they could have had this whole mini game of choosing what snacks to put out for a teenager, and then she judges you and she's like, oh, buttered pop, like, no, we don't have, you know, judges you on your drink choices and stuff. How do you guys feel about horror movies? Leave a comment below. Do you like horror movies or dislike horror movies. I am going to say that Meredith really enjoyed Nightmare on Elm Street.
I love horror movies.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is radical. It was amazing. Thank you for watching with me, Miss W.
You weren't scared at all?
Nope, told you. Man,
A
I
tiny
wish my
TV.
parents would let me watch these movies. I can't wait until I move out.
Move out? Aren't you 15 years old or something?
Almost 16, and yeah, don't get me wrong, I love tinkering and I love working in my father's shop, but it's just so boring sometimes. I want to see more of the world. I want to meet more people. I'm sure you've noticed, but there's not many teenagers here in Providence Oaks, and I'm homeschooled, so I don't have many friends to hang out with either.
That must be really difficult in a small town if it's just the same group of kids, like a very small town, or even like small mid, I don't know, but just the fact that it's all the same kids, man. Like, I could go out to town every other week when I was growing up, and I would like always, it was always going to be someone new. It's like, that must be difficult.
But what do you want to do after school then?
I don't know. My parents want me to work in Dad's shop, but I don't think I want that. And you left when you were younger, so I figured maybe you had some advice for me?
Oh, well, maybe. I think...
Gosh, it's hard to say. You should get that basic level of education and give that level of school a chance. Maybe don't bother with college or university and go straight into working, but you got to finish what you're doing right now. You could go traveling. That's an idea. Working at father's shop could be fun. It sounds like she wants to spread her wings a little bit, though. I would say give school a chance, finish school, then travel, then come back and work at the shop.
You should really give school a chance. There are quite a few universities that will let you tinker on things way bigger than just cars.
That sounds amazing. But a homeschooler like me?
You could go work at NASA.
Sure they would. And you know what? I'll help you once the time comes to apply.
I'm so
but
helpful.
You'd still have to study really hard.
I can do that. Thank you so much, Meredith. For talking to me and stuff.
You're very welcome, Lori. And a lot of fun tonight.
Me too. I should get home soon. Later, Meredith.
Later.
I hope you enjoyed this video, this episode of Lake. If you want to see the rest of this game, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss an episode. This will be a full playthrough of Lake, and I would love to have you ride shotgun in my mail car. So, in the meantime, if you'd like to join me live on Twitch, you can do so at twitch.tv/MadMorph. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, all of these things are at MadMorph. I will see you in the next video.